Greetings and salutations everyone, it is Yellowfellow and friends, and we're gonna be doing some more of the Yellowfellow World Records. As you can see here, we're now on the Guinness World Records Day page. Let's see what kind of fascinating facts we're gonna be reading today here. Ooh, Yellow, let's read this one right here. Largest collection of stamps. Now this is something fascinating we should read about. Good idea, Coley. It says here that Nabil Karam, I think I got that name pronounced, have I or have I not, has accumulated 3,333, that's a lot of threes, different stamps bearing images of cars. And the he is shown above with the Guinness World Records editor-in-chief. This isn't the first mega collection that Karam has put together. He's also the current owner of the largest collection of models of cars and dioramas. Now that's a lot to look at here. Now let's take a look at this one right here, where it says the most Mamba tricks while performing skipping forwards in 30 seconds. So this guy from Japan performed 24 Mamba tricks in a half a minute as he skipped into what? How do you pronounce that name? Sea Dog, it says Takikawa, Tokyo, Japan. A Mamba trick involves the brief release of one handle of the rope, which is thrown aside while the other end continues in motion. The release handled completes a 360 degrees revolution on its own, besides the jumper, and it's the caught against the same hand, readying the rope to be skipped over once more. He really's gotta teach me how to do that kind of trick. I mean, I may be an old dog, but I really gotta learn some new tricks. This one right here says Harlem Globetrotters and Flying Globies, which I don't know what that is. This one up here says something about the largest UV black light painting, ultraviolet, whatever that is either, whatever that one is. Oh, this is a very interesting one. The fastest time to solve 3 Rubik's Cubes similar, whatever that word says, using the hands and the feet. Kue Genu, what if I got that name pronounced for this guy, unscrambled a trio of Rubik's Cubes at once with his hands and feet in just 1 minute and 36.39 seconds in Xiamen, Fujian Province, China. On the same day, he hung from a pole to record the fastest time to solve a Rubik's Cube upside down. You know, if only I had some feet, which I don't, I would have done the same thing that he does, but I'm not very good at solving Rubik's Cubes. Yeah, me neither, mate, but at least we can try to, practice and all.
Am I the only one that hasn't gotten a turn yet? Let me take a turn now. The most front split spins and a wind tunnel in 1 minute? Interesting.
Indoor skydiving instructor Danielle Donnie Gales performed 55 spins while manitating a front split at I Fly Downtown in Australia. Oh yes, now she is my kind of person right there. Maybe she can teach me how to do the front splits and the 55 spins. It was a tough physical challenge, but the 23-year-old feels that her other main passion has prepared for her for it. I've danced my whole life. I was born and raised into it. She told the Guinness World Records, I definitely helped my progression with flying.
Ooh, let's read this one next. The largest Lego brick ring sundial.
Playable design on whatever you pronounce that word, is fully functioning sundial measuring 2.91 miles in diameter at 0.8 minutes. Or is it miles? Sorry, it's just the M in the abbreviation. It's just, I can't even tell if it's minutes or miles in thickness. It was built from 45,000 pieces of Lego Duplo. Sundials are one of those old timekeeping devices dating back to at least C. 1500 BCE.
Now that is the most interesting thing I've ever seen!
Yeah, imagine if we had to create our own sundial out of Legos. Now let's read this one next. The longest distance to stretch homemade slime in 30 seconds. Japanese vlogger Yoshi above Century from BombBomb TV extended a piece of slime to 3.87 miles in Tokyo, Japan. On the same day, a group of Boom Boom TV achieved the longest distance to stretch a homemade slime in 30 seconds. Team of 8. More than 3 months of work involving inputs of astronomers and engineers went to making a great timepiece. Now that is the kind of timepiece I want to have. Okay, one more to go, and that is the fastest wheelchair ramp jump. Aaron Wheels Fotheringham, if I got that name pronounced, pulled off a 21.35 miles and 70 feet wheelchair ramp jump at World Rest at Tehachapi, California, USA. During the day, he also made the tallest quarter pipe drop-in on a wheelchair at the highest wheelchair hand plant, both at 8.4 miles, 24 feet, 6 inches. Now that we finally got that one page out of the way, let's see if we have enough time to do one more page. Yeah, Yellow, I think we got enough time for that. Yeah, let's read that one. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, this one says, the most watched Guinness World Record videos. Adorable animals, death-defying stunts, unbelievable humans, and crazy talents. Whatever you love to watch, nobody brings you closer to the action than Guinness World Records. Find us on social media whenever you are in the world. Here, we've completed lists of your most popular videos on YouTube. Which one is your favorite? I don't think we've watched any of these videos before, but I guess it will be an opportunity to do that for the first time. One of them says world tallest dog. I didn't know there was a world tallest dog somewhere. Look at all these big old legs. Those long legs. This one says tallest horse. The pull-up guy. And what else does it say here? The tallest high top fade. Ooh, and check out these ones too. This is a lot. Wow. Ooh. And this down here says, the total time viewers have spent watching Guinness World Record videos on YouTube amounts to approximately 2,500 years. But YouTube just turned 20 years old. There's no way this website could hit that many years. Yeah, over 2,000 years? Not possible. Well, guys, looks like we finally reached the end of that page. Took a little short than I expect, right, guys?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, and we're gonna move on to the real table of contents right here, the planet Earth. Can't wait to see how many contents when we can find around here. Man, that's a lot. Haha. Well, viewers, that's going to be it for Yellowfellow World Records. Stay tuned next time when we read about the planet Earth. So this is Yellowfellow and friends signing off for now. See you next time.